What we are going to do on Saturday in each of the polling units, and we have trained people for that, is that unlike before where you have only one collation officer, we are now having 2 collation officers at the ward level. And this is how they are going to go about it. First, the presiding officer, we have to impute the result into the card reader, and we send it straight away to the central server. When you get to the central server, show yourself, we now have two collation officers. We have what we call the e-collation officer and the manual collation officer, because what we are still doing the manual collation process as required under Section 73 of the Electoral Act that talks about step-by-step recording. But what we have done to bring about transparency, openness, to issues about the results declared at the polling unit now being at variance at the work collation center, we now have 2 collation officers for the first time at the work collation center. What we call the RATEC, or the e-collation officer and the manual collation officer. So what happened is that after I have sent that data as a presiding officer, the cameraman and yourself, you are the 2 collation officers. Before I get to you, without talking to me, without any form of communication, we have granted you access to our central server. You will see what I have transmitted without talking to me. Therefore, it is not expected that on my way to the work collation center, I could do anything funny with the Form EC8A, because we now have evidence trail. The fact that I'm aware that at the polling unit, the same result is there, the duplicate has been given to the party agent, I have transmitted the central server without talking to me, both of you, you have seen that result. By the time I get to the polling, to the work collation center, it will be taken away from me as a presiding officer. The e-collation officer would have to confirm whether what is on the result sheet is the same thing I have transmitted in the presence of party agent, duly accredited observer, sent to the central server. It is only after that confirmation that the manual collation officer are required by law,
And we are not going to renege, because right from the polling units, when we finish the polling, and then they do the calculation, that is after the sorting and the counting of ballots, everything is going to be put inside the smart card reader. And this will also transmit it to the central server.
Is it the smart card reader that will transmit it? The results?
At the polling unit, the smart card reader will do it. But by the time we get to the collation center, we have electronic technical officers who are going to also deploy their gadgets to be able to transmit it to Abuja headquarters.
To clarify this, because the thinking is that the smart card readers passes you, it verifies you as a voter.
It also asks for up.
We are pioneering, and we hope to deploy in the 2019 general elections a new platform for electronic collation and transmission of results.